This segment has been rough, extremely rough. For the first time, I pulled out my extra liter of water from my backpack, downed it with some electrolytes. I think I have a little bit of water left in my bottles here up front. But yeah, I'm feeling it. Oh, pulled out my sticks and finding the good tunes to sing along to. Anything to keep me in good spirits, because I've been down there fighting negativity, trying to embrace what it is and forge ahead and just get there.
This is the Namib Desert, 55 million years old and utterly indifferent to my suffering. This 150-mile journey across one of Earth's most hostile environments reveals something surprising about what we're truly capable of, and why sometimes we need to get lost to find ourselves again. Come with me as we venture across the world's oldest desert on a 5-day, self-supported journey that will test our limits and make us wonder why. Day 1 of 5, the adventure begins. That moment we head into the vast unknown. The morning air still carries a hint of coolness. My legs fresh, my mind clear. I remember feeling great, for a moment believing it would all feel so smooth.
I love the quiet, a little bit of solitude, get my groove going. It's gonna be a good day, a great week.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Through the saddle now. Good luck, mate.
Thank you.
The landscape stretched infinitely, an ocean of sand making me feel both limitless and insignificant.
Clouds are starting to break. The heat is starting to take hold. I'm starting to feel it a little bit in my legs, just because it's been some time since I pushed myself like this. Nine miles to do this. Finish that today.
But it was in those last miles the desert began closing in around me. Just why had I signed up for this race again? It was just another day, scrolling through my phone but stopping on a friend's post. He had just run an ultra through the Peruvian jungle and registered for his next, a race across the desert. It struck me. It'd been over 5 years since I challenged myself with a physical test of my limits. In the years since, I allowed myself to wither through a worldwide pandemic. Time once spent out exploring the world was now spent in an almost paralyzed state. I found myself struggling through tedious work while craving adventure, but doing little about it. All along, my focus turned inward to my relationship in an unhealthy way. I was holding on so strongly to the way it was, I risked losing it all. Months spent training and planning, packing and repacking, knowing every gram matters when you're carrying it on your back for 150 miles in temperatures above 50 degrees Celsius. But nothing prepares you for the starting line, except for some newly formed friendships and connections.
I'm sharing a tent with my good friend.
Hi everyone, I'm Emmanuel, I'm from Switzerland, I'm from Zurich.
We're gonna have a great time conquering all of it together.
It's gonna be hard. I hope we don't get any blisters.
Blisters. No. Wait, and there's somebody there creeping up and back in the background. That is our new friend Rosanna.
We're diving into this feat together, each for different reasons, but together supporting, encouraging, and motivating each other on.
Good morning. Beautiful sunrise. Feeling mostly good. Having just a little bit of anxiety, but It's mostly just because I want to get into the groove of it. It's been quite a few years since I've done something like this, and it feels really good to be back.
Which leads us right back to those last few miles on day one.
If the barometer to how I'm feeling is, I'm still smiling. I'm still smiling. Mostly. Feeling it though. I'm gonna follow the road about 5 miles, get back to camp, and literally enjoy the luxury of adventure. Let's do it. There he is. How'd you do? You made it. It was hard. So Kara wrote me letters, plenty of letters to open up along the way. Amazing. Day one, done. Eat well, sleep tight. There's so much adventure ahead. Thank you, Kara.
Good morning. Good morning. How do you feel? Everything hurts. Not in the mood to run. How about you? We're gonna go to the beach today instead.
All right, day two. The goal, get back to camp.
Little did I know the test day two would put me through. The emptiness of the desert began stripping away my defenses faster than the sweat evaporated from my skin. Alone with only my thoughts and the crunch of my shoes against sand and dirt, doubt began to creep in. I thought I was prepared, but this was something else entirely. My eyes dart nervously from the path ahead to my GPS watch, feeling good about a plan to conquer what otherwise felt impossible.
Exercise and mental coaching, keeping my mind as positive as can be. We're just a third of the way done for the day, taking it in small steps, small increments to keep it manageable. And it's hot!
The desert wasn't just challenging my body, it was dissecting my mind. The oppressive heat exacerbating feelings of anxiety and self-doubt, creating a claustrophobic sensation despite the vast openness around me.
Good. Checkpoint 3. Not soon enough.
There he is.
Hello!
Yet something unexpected began to emerge from this raw vulnerability. I found myself thinking about dreams I'd abandoned years ago, creative pursuits, relationships I'd let fade, versions of myself I'd forgotten were possible. The desert's emptiness was creating space for these forgotten parts of me to resurface. But it wasn't without struggle, and it wasn't without leaning on those from afar.
Going through the Rolodex of friends, family, Kevin, knowing that I am loved and there is encouragement happening, even while I cannot see it.
I went back to a message my partner left me.
I'm sure it will be hard, and even if the temperature is not the hard thing, something else will pop up. So I miss you, and I'll see you soon.
Today, back at checkpoint 2, put these things on, these gaiters, and I just tore them off. I think I might have some surprises on my toes. Ah! This last segment today has been brutal. Just been brutal. Yeah. Has me questioning things deep in my head. How are you doing?
I'm
Good.
Managing.
I'm managing. I'm not proud of myself out there today. I lied a lot.
Yeah, it rained last night. Picking up some wet clothes and whatnot. Day number 3. Packing my food. Having my breakfast. Yeah, I love this one. Take it nice slow, same as yesterday.
Hey guys.
An upbeat start to the day quickly slowed, foot after foot drudging through deep riverbed sands.
It's my best look yet.
Standing tall against the brutal landscape, Brandenburg Mountain emerged on the horizon. The massive granite monolith had witnessed thousands of years of human struggle. I knew ancient society had left their mark here, with some of the oldest cave paintings in the world hidden within its crevices.
Thank you, everybody.
Well, buddy, you're right.
The Sand People have long believed the desert strips away pretense to reveal your true essence. They were right. I was experiencing this transformation in real time as my feet continued to swell. My pace slowed to a painful shuffle, every step requiring careful negotiation with a failing body.
Shaking. Not inside of elephants.
Yeah, that was tough. I was feeling great. And then all of a sudden, bam! It all got to me. The heat, the distance felt, playing mental games, trying to melt into nature, following Rosanna's advice, calling up the Sand People, offering a little prayer to get me through.
And body functioning on willpower alone, I experienced a moment of pure connection that transcended all physical suffering. The boundary between myself and the vast landscape dissolved completely. For weeks, I'd framed this journey as a test of my endurance, my ability to overcome nature's harshest environment. But now, I understood the backward thinking this had been. There in the extreme heat of day 3, my journey's purpose shifted. This wasn't about dominance, but about surrender. Not about proving strength, but acknowledging my fundamental vulnerability.
Almost there! I think a little less than a mile.
The Sand who created these ancient paintings hadn't survived by fighting against the desert, but by becoming one with it. Their artwork wasn't conquest, it was communion.
Camp 4, I guess? Elephant camp.
Truth is, the desert is always one step ahead. There it was, quickly testing my newfound vulnerability. My feet looked like they belonged to someone else. Someone who had already crossed the desert, not someone with 2 days left to go. Could I give in, manage, and find the ways to flow through?
I opened my powder. I wanted to prepare my meal for the day. And everything spread out in my face.
Day 4, a rest day. one beginning with laughs and friendship, and a morning sun met with meditation.
Waiting for my breakfast to cook. Apparently yesterday it reached up to 50 degrees. Intense. Tried to rinse out my clothes. Those are currently catching some sun, drying. Feet are, they're there. Ready for a nice hotel room, good meal, and a lemonade. But first, biscuits and gravy.
Did I mention day 4 is a half marathon that starts well into the day with already scorching temperatures and a course that is mostly uphill? Who would have thought resting could be so intense? And this is where you started the story, with my water bottles quickly becoming depleted and the heat playing with my mind. Yet the harsher the conditions became, the stronger my determination to forward ahead grew.
Miles and miles of fucking sand. Oh, finding the good tunes to sing along to. Anything to keep me in good spirits. Because I've been down there, trying to embrace what it is and forge ahead. We're gonna get there. We are gonna get there. It's me and Avicii out there having a blast.
You alright?
Katie? Yeah.
Good.
Doing alright because of you, thank you.
Good.
How was your day, superstar?
Today I did really well. I came in as, I think, number 7. At the end it doesn't matter, I just want to finish. How about you?
Started really strong, but out of the gate really fast for me.
Up on the sand dune. I'm not sure about this road. 30 seconds!
We begin day 5 before the sun rises, a 55-mile culmination to the 4 days prior. My feet, essentially open wounds wrapped in tape and prayer, barely functioned as they sifted through the loose sandy terrain, inching my way towards the bright headlamps. Checkpoint 1, 5 kilometers away, beckoning from the horizon.
Ryan!
What the hell was that?
Yeah, nice little tasty warm-up for you, mate. How you feeling? How's that?
That was tough. I'm not gonna lie, that was tough. I don't know if it was the dunes or if it's just the darkness, all of it together, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you're getting there.
The sun's coming up, so that's something beautiful, right? Yeah, I thought so too. All right, forward and onward.
The rising sun revealed a beautiful African landscape, one from my dreams, as if plucked directly from my imagination. There, nestled in the cool morning sand, stood a small isolated tree, one struggling to survive. I came across it at just the right time. In Herero mythology, the supreme spirit, the father of life, and his wife were born from the roots of a tree similar to this. The tree is seen as a symbol of life, creation, and connection to ancestors.
Ready?
thought of my own rebirth through suffering mirrored in this ancient story, being completely broken down to be reassembled into something truer to my nature. Pain transformed from enemy to teacher.
That's the thing. There's ups and there's always downs, which means you'll go back up. Embrace the wave.
Embrace the wave is exactly what I did.
Made it to checkpoint 3 and getting all the gifts. Some fresh socks. My friend Alex.
I wouldn't say they're particularly fresh, but they would do the job.
Fresh enough for me.
Each kilometer marker became a celebration. I developed a rhythm of gratitude with each step, thanking my suffering feet, my steady lungs,
Whoa!
my unfailing heart as I listened to music, sometimes belting those tunes out loud. But by late afternoon, celebration became slight hallucinations. Breaking the day into a series of shorter goals, I struggled on. Yet the pain became background noise to a growing certainty that I would finish. But when?
This leg is tearing me up, this segment. It's just destroying me. I have to be close though to the 7th checkpoint, but I still can't see it. Literally head down, working through the grind, trying not to think too much about it all. Just leaving the 7th checkpoint. Yeah, I was in piss poor, shitty shape walking in there. Thankfully, Adam and the crew all did such a great job of bringing me back to life. So, yeah, it's a team sport here. We're gonna do a 10K to a checkpoint and then a 12K home. All right, let's do this.
The finish line remained physically distant, but mentally inevitable. One part of me wishes I ran those last segments in entirely. But instead, I found joy and camaraderie, and shared some visions of menacing animals in the path ahead. Animals that just were not there.
Ryan! Well done, Ryan.
The desert? It remains indifferent to my passing, but now I carry the lessons within. We don't need to conquer wild places. We need to let them transform us. And so I ask you, is there a desert in your life waiting to reveal your true essence? Are you brave enough to cross it?
I can't. My lips are so chapped.
Would you eat this one?
You was fun. Please send help. He's going to feel like $1 million bill. Say. I kept thinking the finish has got to be just around the corner. Nope. Just around the next corner. Nope. Looking forward to cleaning up, washing my face, and
grab some food here.
It is so hot. My gummies have turned into a giant bag of mush. Yeah.
I gotta learn how to love without you. Gotta carry my ass without you.
That wraps up this episode.